And good Friday morning, everyone. Ian Klein here at the WMBF First Alert Desk. Hope you guys are having a great start to your weekend. If you consider Friday the weekend, or maybe it's just Saturday, but hope you guys are having a great day so far. It is February 14th, Valentine's Day here, 2025, a little before 10:45. We're getting you guys caught up on all the latest news and headlines. We start with the Angel Voss sentencing. An admitted accomplice to a high-profile Grand Strand murder case will now spend nearly a decade in prison. Ashley Bowles was in Charleston as that sentencing came down and had the chance to speak with Brittany Drexel's family. She has the very latest for us here this morning.
A judge handed down an 18-year sentence Thursday to Angel Voss, who pleaded guilty in September to lying about her involvement in 17-year-old Brittany Drexel's death back in 2009.
I could never, ever think about kidnapping someone's child and watching the rape and watching the murder and all this. I mean, you've got to be a sick kind of person to do that.
Drexel's remains would stay hidden in a wooded area near Harmony Township until 2022, when Moody confessed to his crimes after his arrest, bringing some closure to Drexel's family.
And I knew God had a situation for us and is still getting us through this situation. And I just believe that God will do the right thing, especially during a situation like this and what the loss that we've had and the emotions we've gone through. He's guiding us through that, and it's definitely helped me.
And even though Moody and Voss have now learned their sentences, Drexel's relatives tell me they're not done just yet in their fight for justice.
I would like to have her charged with the kidnapping of Brittany, so this is not over.
The U.S. Attorney's Office claims Moody may not be off the hook just yet either, as FBI agents are reportedly investigating his involvement in, quote, fewer than 10 other unspecified crimes. For now, in studio, Ashley Bowles, WMBF News.
And if you would like to go back and watch any of our previous coverage of the Brittany Drexel case, we have a full page on our website right now, WMBFnews.com. You can go back. We've done countless long-term storytelling documentaries, full series. So you can go back and watch everything from when the case first broke nearly 15 years ago all the way through Raymond Moody coming forward in 2022. So we will have more on that if anything continues to develop. And again, you guys can get it caught up right now on WMBFnews.com. Well, an update to a story we brought you to start the year. An 18-year-old accused of killing her boyfriend in a New Year's Eve shootout is now out of jail. Records show that Kimberly Maggart was released from J. Reuben Long Detention Center on a $150,000 bond last night. She is charged with the murder of her boyfriend. This was also weapons charges, and in connection, again, she killed is charged with killing 28-year-old Keenan Bloomshine. And Maggart previously waived her rights to a bond hearing after that arrest, but we were learning that she has been informed about, we're working to learn about the conditions of that bond that was set. The incident report says that Horry County Police were called around 6:15 on New Year's Eve to Hayloft Circle. This is near Conway, and we were told that initially that they were looking into this as a suicide, but quickly were able to pinpoint her as the suspect. The victim's parents told us that she was dating their son. According to arrest warrants, the two had reportedly been together since July of 2024 and had just moved in together. We will continue to follow the very latest on this story and trying to get response from the family, knowing that the suspected killer of their son is now out on bond. Well, happening right now in the Loris area, crews are working on a fire. We were told they are working to maintain and contain this fire just off of Highway 66 in the Loris area. We do have a crew, or Ashley Listrom has headed out that way to get the very latest to see if there's any injuries or any type of issues that may be putting anyone at risk. Again, this came out just before 9 o'clock on Highway 66 in Loris. So if this is near you or around you, you may see some smoke or maybe smell smoke as crews are working to contain this fire. And we will have the very latest for you as soon as we learn more information. And we do have more information on the massive police presence. Many of you guys may have seen this on Raven Street. This was on Wednesday. Horry County Police, a 24-year-old Zion Rodriguez who had been wanted for allegedly choking and threatening to kill a woman during a domestic incident on Monday. His arrest drew a heavy police presence out on Raven Street off of Robert Grissom, where some locals hope they never have to see any situation like this again. So close to home, our Julia Richardson has the latest.
They were calling him out and put his hands up and come out and with no firearms, and I said, was it a hostage or something? Because nobody knew what was going on. I was real surprised. I haven't seen anything like that, not over here.
Some residents say they wish they had a better clue of exactly what was going on Wednesday when our cameras captured dozens of police cruisers swarming towards Rodriguez's location. The neighbors I spoke with tell me they'd never even seen the 24-year-old around their neighborhood, which they say has undergone a drastic improvement in terms of crime in the past few decades.
That's not normal. Now, used to years ago, back in the 90s and stuff, and 2000s, they would be guys selling drugs on the street, and they would arrest them, but there's nothing like that. It's really cleaned up a lot the way it used to be.
It was a real shock to everybody because this is a quiet neighborhood now after a long time coming. Years ago, it was a little chaotic, but it can quiet down a lot now.
I spoke with even more locals who did not want to appear on camera, but those folks share the same sentiments as those who did, telling me they don't want trouble in their neighborhood, especially because it's home to a lot of kids and elderly people.
I'm thinking and hoping this just was a one-time thing, hoping we won't have a situation like this again.
Again, Julia Richardson with that update out of the Raven Street shooting. We did also just get an update regarding the fire out of Loris. We have been told that serious injuries were sustained from this fire, some of them critical. Horry County Fire Rescue again called to that home fire. This was off of Highway 66 in Loris. We just got an update a few minutes ago at 10:30. The fire was under control, but again, critical injuries were reported at a mobile home that was heavily damaged. Drivers are being asked to avoid the area. The cause of the fire is under investigation. Crews from Loris, Tabor City also helped Horry County with this fire. Again, we do have Ashley Listrom at the scene, and she will have the very latest as soon as we get an update. Well, it has been a very nice day out there. You can see some sunshine here along the beaches, and we also have CCU baseball. They are returning. This is their opening day, and getting ready for all that fun and excitement. And if you guys are heading out to the game, which is starting at 4, you can grab your baseball hats and go out and enjoy the game. And then with opening day, you'll notice some changes both on and off the field at Springsbrook Stadium, which has some new premium bar seating that you see there. You'll also see a shaded area with what they're calling the Bud Light fan zone in left field, and more than a dozen concession stands spread throughout the Palace. This has also been the Chants' first season with a new head coach at the helm. After CCU legend Gary Gilmore retired, they say they are ready to start making waves of their own as a team.
18 new student athletes this year, so that was the biggest challenge. The number one thing that we had to do this summer when Gilly did was retire is assemble a staff. We're really fortunate that we feel like we assembled one of the best staffs in the entire country.
And again, if you are heading out to that game, you can head on out around noon, and then we'll have several other games going on. Coastal playing at 4. Our Mary Margaret Ellison, she is already getting ready to head out to the Palace, and she will have some interaction with fans and get you guys caught up on everything from the game and highlights and all that stuff in sports. So again, Mary Margaret Ellison getting ready to head out that way. So be sure to say hi, swing by, and let us know how you guys are getting ready and what you guys are expecting out of the Chants this year when it comes to baseball. So, and again, we were just looking out at what looks to be a beautiful day here for Valentine's Day. And we have Jenna Greenhill getting us caught up on your 10-day forecast.
Today, temperatures we're going to sit in the low 50s. We'll feel that breeze only making us feel like the mid to upper 40s. However, we're going to see plenty of sunshine. We are going to start to see some changes as we head into this weekend. Some widespread rain will take over by Sunday with a few downpours and some wind gusts. A few stronger storms can be seen on Sunday, but then we'll dry out as we head into the start of next week.
And again, you can always download that First Alert Weather app as well. A great tool to have if you guys are heading out, if you have any outdoor plans and ways to celebrate Valentine's Day with any loved ones, or even if you're heading out to go check out the CCU baseball team and as well. And you can also download the WMBF News app, catch up on all these stories and more, get notifications as soon as they come down. Again, we just got that breaking news notification regarding the fire out of Loris, one critically injured, so we will have, or critical injuries, excuse me, and we'll have more on that as we learn more. And you can also stream any of our content live and go back and watch as well. So we will be back here around 3 o'clock, and you guys cut up on the afternoon headlines. If you're watching us here on any of the smart television apps, we are getting ready for Grand Strand today in less than about 10 minutes or so, followed by WMBF News at noon, where we will have updates on all these stories and more. So hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday morning. If you guys are able to start that weekend early, enjoy it. Get outside, enjoy some of that sunshine. We'll see you guys back here soon again.